I'm going to make piece number 3, Introduction to Engineering Design. Modeling our cube in SolidWorks. Once again, we're doing the puzzle cube, and this is piece number 3. You can barely see the green piece there. Piece number 3 of the puzzle. So place this over so we can reference it. Whoops, sorry about that. So we can reference that while we draw. File, New, Part, and let's start it again with a sketch in the front plane using our front view. We've essentially got another L. So let's go ahead and sketch out our L shape horizontally. Now we get the vertical indications. And this is the first drawing that we did to introduce some of these drawing concepts in SolidWorks. So I've sketched my L, get out of my line. What I'm going to do now is dimension my L, and I want an overall width of 2.25. I want an overall height of 1.5. And I would like a distance of this vertical leg to be 0.75. And the height of the foot, 0.75. And I'm fully defined on my sketch. There is my model, front view, exit my sketch, fully defined once I get over here, and let's go ahead and extrude that 0.75 inches into the paper. Reverse direction, into the paper, accept it, and I've got my initial shape. But what I now need to do is draw this nub that sticks out here, and that is a 3/4 by 3/4 cube. So let's go ahead and start another sketch, and let's select the face for our sketch plane and select our rectangle tool. Make it coincident at the lower right-hand corner and drop a square, approximate square, somewhere onto the model. Not important. We just want it coincident at this lower right-hand corner. That makes it quite a bit simpler. What we'll do here is dimension this to 3/4 of an inch, 0.75, and 0.75. Now another way I could have done that was made it coincident with the top sketch, but I didn't, just to show you this method of construction. So that'll fully define my sketch. So let me show you the other way of doing that. So what I want to do is I'm going to go back and I'm going to go ahead and delete this, even though you shouldn't really do this. I'm going to delete the sketch. So I've got to exit the sketch first. I'm going to go ahead and delete the sketch. And I'll get this message. It says, do you really want to do that? Yeah, I do. And I want to do that because I want to show you a second way to do it. So let's go sketch again on the face. This time, though, I'm going to go ahead and start in my lower right-hand corner. I get the orange dot, drop and drag my rectangle. And what you'll see is when I get a point up here, and I get that little dot, that means I'm square. I'm coincident with the top corner, which is 3/4 of an inch. So that has fully defined my sketch. And you can see I'm fully defined because what I've told it is I've told it to go ahead and be coincident up here at the midpoint of this line. And then I've also told it to be coincident with that front, that top edge. So that's fully defined. Go ahead and exit that sketch. We'll use this one. Let's go over to Feature. I want to extrude that. Let me roll my model so we can see it a little bit. That's done with holding down my mouse wheel and moving my mouse. 3/4 of an inch. I'm going to merge the result. If I don't merge the result, I'll get two bodies on this sketch. I want one single body. So merge the result. You can see the selected contour is sketch 3. Accept it. Builds out my part. And let's change this so that it is green. So again, select my part. I can delete that extrusion reference. Select my color of green. Accept it, and then File, Save As, Piece 3. Again, already in there.